Hi guys, Red5 here. As you can see, the backdrop has gone. I have no transformers. They are all boxed up. They are all ready to be shipped to our new place whenever we move, whenever that happens. Blah blah blah. But I couldn't be without any transformers. So Toys R Us at the minute in the UK are doing a buy one get one half price. And I did notice that they got the Now and Then series of Dinobots in, so that includes the movie Dinobot and a mini G1 version. And I really wanted Slug, or Slag, however you want to, or Slug and Slag as it turns out. So I got that, and then I got another one for half price. And as it always is the case, I went to get Slug, thinking that that was going to be the really cool bot. And it's actually the other bot that I got that I think's probably the better of the two. But I'll show you Slug, which is this guy here. Yeah, brilliant. All the Dinobots have been cool. You know, I've got, is it Scorn, and not Swerve, but you know the other guy, I mean the pterodactyl dude. I've got both of those and they're pretty good. The articulation is good, the paint apps are good. I love the way the heads fold in two like that. He's got a really sort of knight style helmet to him, and he all tucks away quite nicely. All the second hands in the back there and the tail all tucks away, and the transformation is pretty cool on him as well. He's got good movement, he's got nice proportions to him, and as a bot I think he's good. I'm glad I got him, and he'll go nicely with the rest of my AOE Transformer collection that I'm building up nicely. But he did come with a Slag. He comes with a mini Slag, which is this guy, and you know, this and this were the same price as this alone, so it's a no-brainer. $14.99 in the UK to get this and this together. This is a real nice, I suppose it's a bit like the WST Transformers that they come up. The transformation is really simple. You just fold his tail together, you fold his legs up at the front like that, you spin his nose round, you push his head down like that, and then you twist the back legs like that, and there we go. So there we go, that's what I mean. We have Slag, G1, Dinobot, and then we also have Slug, more PC Transformers, Age of Extinction Dinobot. I can't remember, I've seen the film, which I thought was really good. I can't remember whether or not you actually see him in his robot mode. I'm going to have to go again and watch it again to check it out. But there we go. Anyway, so let me transform him and I'll show you him in his robot mode. There we go. That's Slug all transformed in his armour Dinobot majesty. He's got a rubbery mouth to him, and these horns are all rubbery. It's all child safe stuff these days. His head doesn't tuck away brilliantly, but the bottom of it's pretty good, and the only pain in the butt is that there's a couple of tabs underneath the tail here that are supposed to lock the sort of top of the legs together, and I just can't always get it to sit, and then when I do, the other side comes apart, and it's just a pain. But you know, once I've got him on the shelf, he'll look pretty mean. And I really like him. I like the fact that he's got a nice Autobot symbol on it, and the head itself is really, really cool. It'd be interesting to see. It doesn't look like the eyes are light piped, but it would make quite a cool light piping figure. The head as well, that's a shame. So no light piping on this guy, but there we go, you can't have everything. He transforms really nicely, the ribs are really cool, the way that it all folds in, and I think he's a good addition. I'm pleased that I got him, and like I said, the fact that you get a little Slag as part of the deal as well for the same money is no-brainer. Just go and get this, don't even bother getting that guy on his own, because you get him for free, and he's nice and small and can fit in your pocket, and you can take him to work and play with him there. So there we go. So that was Slag and Slug. They were the Dinobots that I went to go and get, or the Dinobot I went to go and get. And I thought, you know, buy one get one half price. Shall I get Voyager Grimlock? I kind of decided against it, and I went for one of the sort of more strange characters within the movie itself, and that's this guy, Crosshairs. Now, if you haven't seen the movie, I won't tell you why he's a slightly strange character, but his attitude is a bit off, shall we say. But as a figure, this is brilliant. I really like this. It's a great looking car. One of the other reviews I was watching, the Mitch Santona review, says it's a Corvette, so I haven't done any research. I'll take his word for it that it's a model on a Corvette, and it is very, very sharp. I love the colour scheme. Great sharp paint apps on it. Bit of a robot hiding underneath thing going on there, but apart from that, that's okay. I can live with that. And it's got good weapon stores. So it comes with 3 weapons. This is the main weapon, and there are 2 smaller weapons that fit just inside here. Now, when you transform him into robot mode, which I'll do in a second, you'll see where the other weapons get stored. But I mean, it's sweet. I really sort of surprised at how much I enjoy this one more than, say, Slug. I've transformed this guy a lot more than I have transformed Slug, and I just like the green. I think the green is absolutely great. So let me transform him, and I will show you him in robot mode. Okay, there he is in robot mode. There are so many issues with this robot mode, it is ridiculous. But I suppose the main thing for me is this whole thing going on here. It really needed another hinge across the front so that you could fold the bonnet up underneath. Posability wise, that is about as good as it gets. Everything kind of gets in the way. These 2 pieces here, they're kind of supposed to be like a cape, and it's got these 2 rubberized sections here that sort of fit into a slot on the front. Now, if you think about all the guys that collect G1 figures, and sort of, I suppose, the 2 biggest issues with those is the chrome wears out and the white goes yellow. I mean, this, if in a few years' time, these bits would just be, they would have fallen apart. The little tabs would have fallen off. So in terms of longevity for collectibles, you'll probably be hard pushed to find one of these that's in pristine condition. And he's also got, which I always hate, he's got sort of bits in front of his hands that really needed to either fold over and round to make a better forearm, or fold underneath just to expose his hands. But apart from that, you know, he's a good looking bloke. I think he's got quite a cool head. He's got a great massive section at the back for light piping, which is really good. I actually like the cape. I mean, forget the fact that it probably won't last that long. I like the idea. I think it's quite a good idea. You know, it's nice to see that Hasbro, at least, are trying to do a few, you know, new schemes and put things out there and see whether or not they work or not. The torso is really good as well. Lots of nice detail, lots of good paint apps to him, and he looks mean. He looks good. Like I said, I played with this one much more than I have played with Slug, and this guy was sort of more of an afterthought. It was like, well, I've got to buy something because it's a good deal, and I sort of talked myself out of getting the Grimlock for some reason. Don't ask me why, but I did, and this was the guy that I went for instead. And the fact that he's going to sort of sit on my shelf most of the time means that I don't have to put him into like battle stances or you know, worry too much about the fact that all of his kibble gets in the way of being able to pose him. But yeah, so there we go. I personally think he's well worth the money, and especially as the money was £7, something like that. So I'm glad I got him. So there we go. So that's my 2 Dinobot purchases from Toys R Us UK, £14.99 and £7 something, £7.50. So rush out to your next Toys R Us, the nearest Toys R Us, and get yourself a bargain. I am going to Auto Assembly for the first time this year. I'm very, very excited about the fact that I'm going to go and just be totally overwhelmed by the whole experience, and plus it being the 30th anniversary. So I'm looking forward to meeting fellow YouTubers and Transformers YouTube community members from Facebook. So if you see me and you recognise me, pull me over and say hi, and it would be great to have a chat about all things Transformers. So there we go, guys. Alright, hope you liked the video. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, which hopefully won't be in the next 6 months. It'll be much, much sooner than that. Alright, thanks. I'll see you soon.